Panatracker GP is a suite of data capture modules extending Microsoft Dynamics GP using mobile computers with barcode scanning. One of the most popular mobile computer models used for our application is the Motorola MC9090 series. It is extremely rugged with a full keypad. The G configuration has an integrated trigger handle, ideal for the warehouse worker. The MC70 is popular for the field workforce to complete deliveries or mobile sales activities. With the optional trigger handle sled, this unit easily transitions from warehouse to the truck. All of these mobile computer options feature a color touchscreen display, integrated barcode scanner, and wireless network connectivity. There are several configuration options available for each model. Choose from 1D, extended range, and imager scanning options. Multiple keypad configurations are available. With the Windows Mobile Operating System, a standard screen keyboard pop-up is also available to use. We will be happy to assist you in selecting the best model and configuration for your environment. The goal of this short demo is to introduce you to our Panatracker GP inventory suite and to demonstrate the benefits of mobile barcode technology. Our applications are designed with the worker in mind. Navigation is easy and automated. Complicated function keys are never required. We provide validation and display easy-to-dismiss message boxes that disable the scanner when the user's attention is required. Our menu is structured based on the activities being completed. Inventory coming in for receiving and add adjustment transactions. Tracking for moves, site transfers, and stock counts. And inventory going out, usage or adjustment remove transactions, order fulfillment, and shipping. We'll start with the receiving transaction to highlight features of the application found throughout all of the transactions. Field entry options include barcode scanning, key entry, and through the use of lookup lists. To access a lookup field, either tap the button or use the down arrow key on the handheld. A type-ahead filter is available to use to limit scrolling through a large list. Fields that are currently not used based on a configuration setting will be disabled. I am currently not using a company with multi-bins, therefore the bin field is not available. When an item is scanned, entered, or selected, the data capture detail is dynamically presented based on the item tracking option. As you can see in my list, I have a mix of bulk, which is our term for not tracked items, lot, and serial tracked items. We'll receive each type. As you can see, I am prompted for a quantity when the item is bulk or not tracked. For a lot tracked item, I am prompted for a lot number and a lot quantity. For serial tracked items, I am prompted to collect serial numbers. This is consistent through the entire application. A review screen is available to view the data capture progress of your current transaction. It can be accessed at any time. In this transaction, we can change our view to see all items on the purchase order or just the line items we've currently received. Add will take us back to the previous screen to continue adding items to the transaction. You are able to use the vendor item number or a manufacturer item number if you have these stored in Dynamics. The manufacturer item number can be used throughout the entire application. Details will show you the individual data capture details of the items selected. You can remove a detailed transaction if there is an error, automatically adjusting the transaction quantities correctly. For tracked items, you have access to view the serial and lot details for the item. We match the same workflow across all of the entire application for a consistent user interface. Transactions are submitted from the review screen. In this case, the receiving transaction is immediately created in Dynamics, just as if someone had sat down at the computer and manually entered it. Let's take a quick look at a few other features. For inventory transactions such as adjustments and transfers, there are configurable reference fields available to use. You configure the label name and if the data is optional or required. The data is stored in our logging database and is available for reporting or other custom extensibility. As you can see, as we finish up this transfer transaction, our review, add, details, and submit is identical to the receiving transaction. For some transactions, additional list filters are available. For our order list as an example, we can view the list based on site, batch ID, or customer. When working on a specific list, such as an order pick list, progress is tracked automatically. Completed items are moved to the bottom of the list. Status icons easily identify the current line status for the user. We have covered many of the features of the application. Let's take a minute to discuss the advantages of implementing Panatracker GP in your organization. Panatracker GP offers direct integration to Dynamics GP. This is not a separate warehouse management system that requires synchronization. Submitting transactions from the mobile computer application creates or updates transactions directly in Dynamics. As you can see, we have our receiving transaction ready to submit. The user submits the transaction from the handheld, immediately creating the receiving transaction in Dynamics. You will gain efficiency by replacing marked up packing lists or handwritten forms that are turned in to someone else to manually key enter at a later time. Communication over a wireless network provides real-time validation. You'll gain immediate visibility to changes and updates to your inventory and achieve accuracy in data collection. Let's take a look at how this communication works in our order fulfillment transaction. When an order is selected and picking has started, a process hold is automatically assigned to the order in Dynamics. Anyone accessing the order directly from Dynamics can see that the order is being picked. When the order pick is complete, the process hold is removed. A newly assigned batch ID indicates the new fulfillment status of the order. Invoice processing can then be managed by the batch ID. If another handheld user selects the same order to pick, a message box will be displayed to alert them that a pick is already in progress. The order pick progress is available to anyone working on this order. You will get the advantages of a warehouse management system at a fraction of the cost. Barcode data capture is fast and prevents keying errors. You can give your workforce access to the inventory and eliminate your inefficient paper-based system. The server component includes a transaction logging database. This allows flexibility to add additional tracking requirements when needed. All mobile transactions are logged to make sure your data is never lost. The transaction logs can be accessed through the administrative web portal. This portal manages configuration settings for the application as well as serves as an interface for standalone applications such as our package track solution. As you can see, you can view all of the transactions submitted, organized by the transaction type. The details of the transactions can be viewed as well as the submit status and the handheld ID. Any failed transactions can be resubmitted from the web portal. In addition, detailed email notifications can be set up to immediately identify problems. The logging database can also serve as an additional analysis tool. Data can be sorted and viewed in different ways. Additional tracking requirements that have been logged are available for reports or other extensibility options. Thank you for viewing this general overview of our Panatracker GP inventory solution. If you are interested in a further evaluation for this solution or any of our other applications, please contact us to schedule a personal web demo.